Hi, Bridget. I'm just going to give you some feedback on your student portfolio. And so, um, it's interesting. 21 things you should be doing for using Gen AI. I think it's a great resource. I'm assuming you want to put that, though. I'm just going to put that down to here. Okay, so let me restart again. For the B, I don't know how you're justifying the B, so you have to, I need actually words and use the self-grading guide. Otherwise, it's sort of just this guess. And one of the purpose of this exercise is for you to kind of uh, well, not to kind of, to self-assess and go through that process. And so, and it looks like you're obviously a teacher, so you want to be able to in the future uh, be very good at kind of reflecting and articulating. Now you've got this Jenny activity here, but you didn't give me access. I can request access, but you have to give me at least viewing access. I'm not sure where it is. I'm not even sure what the document is, to be honest. Um, so you spent 2 to 3 hours on this, which is impressive, and probably boosts your B up because you're spending the time here. So you looked at this and you kind of looked at, did the task, which was fine. Um, and then you were looking at some of these different things. And I liked your reflection. I was sorry about the tragedy at the start of the year. That must have affected you quite deeply. So good on you for at least getting this done. And you make some good reflection. I would encourage you to give me a few more words. That would be really helpful. And but otherwise, it's a good reflection. And then you have your Gen AI project where you're giving a description. I think it's a great description. Now, it's meant to be about 33 hours a week on this, so obviously you'll catch up in doing this, but I think it's a really good idea. And you've given yourself, I think you've given some nice reflection here, which I really appreciate. And then with the resources, here I would like you to, well, actually I've noticed stop using underline. And the reason I say that is because underline indicates link, and I'm going to be trying to click on the link here. Now you've got Magic School Bus, but the really what you should probably put is, or sorry, Magic School. That's a series, isn't it? School AI. And so you type that in, then you take this, and I'm going to just copy it, but and then here, and there's a click. I can right click on this, and then I can insert a link. And then I can right click on this and click on paste. And now, just like this site is magic, you have the link here, and it looks much better than the link sitting there. What I would like for the future is a description of this site, because it's a pretty rich site, and so that would be helpful. And then, of course, when you add that resource into this class resource list, you then put your rich description in there. So those are some suggestions to improve. I think it's a reasonable start given the circumstances, and I hope this helps.